This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC 15 Arizona. Police have arrested Eric Mays less than 24 hours after he sparked a valley-wide manhunt. The 30-year-old found hiding in a wash near I-17 and Thunderbird Road this afternoon. Investigators say last night there was a domestic violence incident involving Mays and the mother of his 10-month-old son. Mays took off with the child. The mother, Brittany Marty, was clinging to the vehicle as he drove off. She was then thrown off and killed. That young boy found abandoned just a few hours later. He was safe and unharmed. Mays was just a few blocks away when police tracked him down to the Cave Creek wash. Tracking COVID-19 in Arizona now. After reaching a peak a month ago, the number of people in our state's hospitals for COVID-19 roughly cut in half and still declining. That's according to our state's coronavirus dashboard. Although health experts say they are concerned about variants of the coronavirus. The head of ASU's Biodesign Institute tells us the more contagious UK variant could become the dominant strain in the United States next month. At this point, he believes roughly 30% of our state's population has contracted COVID-19.
In the next number of months here, while we're not yet at that herd immunity point and where we haven't yet gotten enough people vaccinated yet, and while even with 30% current infection rates, there are still 70% of Arizonans who are at risk of getting, the virus and potentially severe outcomes.
Arizona passing a major milestone today. Governor Doug Ducey announcing on Twitter 1 million doses of the coronavirus vaccine have been administered in Arizona. Numbers from earlier this morning show of the 777,000 Arizonans who've received at least one dose, 208,000 are now fully vaccinated. Americans are feeling more confident about the coronavirus vaccine. 71% of Americans are willing to get the shot. That's according to a new poll from Gallup. 2 months ago, that number was 65%. The poll revealing people are less concerned about the vaccine, but more dissatisfied with the rollout process. 2/3 saying they weren't happy with that process. Update now on COVID-19 and the classroom. Kyrene schools will bring back in-person learning by March 16th. District officials also announcing the flex distance learning plan will remain an option for families concerned with sending their children back to campus. Happening now, families across our state are choosing where to send their kids to school in the fall. It's a big decision, especially in our current state of education. So here are a few tips from the Maricopa County Superintendent's Office on things that you might want to consider. First, location and transportation. For example, not all charter schools offer that service for free. Plus, is it a traditional or STEM-focused school? Are they currently learning in person or remotely? And what options will they have even after the pandemic? Be mindful of open enrollment possibilities, and at the end of the day, make sure it's a good fit for you as parents or caregivers and for your children when it comes to academics, sports, and extracurricular activities. Those are just a few things, of course, to keep in mind. We've posted a more comprehensive list and resources from Arizona and U.S. Departments of Education with this story on ABC15.com. New video being laid out in the impeachment trial of former President Donald Trump, taking us minute by minute through the Capitol insurrection. House impeachment managers are using it to illustrate their arguments for impeaching the former president. Democrats took their allotted 8 hours, going chronologically, starting before the riots, going all the way through the aftermath. Tomorrow, they're expected to wrap up opening arguments. Trump's team then has 2 days to make their case.
More sunshine back in our forecast tomorrow. I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, and it is looking like another beautiful day. There's your valley planner. Temperatures early on in the 50s and lunchtime temperatures across the valley in the upper 60s. Phoenix will get up to the mid 70s around 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so we're still running several degrees above normal for this time of year, which would be a high right around 70 here in Phoenix. There's a look at the rest of the state. The warmest spot on the map, Yuma at 79. The coolest spot, 53 up at the Grand Canyon and in Flagstaff. As we look at those temperatures in Sedona, Prescott, and Payson, they'll top out in the low 60s tomorrow. Really a beautiful day for the most part across Arizona. There's the next 7 days here for you. We do have a couple of storm systems to watch. It's not looking like we'll see any significant rain in the valley, but a slight chance of a few spotty showers on Friday and a better chance for rain and snow across our state on Sunday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.